Hey everyone. So I'm taking a break from sewing today because I have to clean my sewing room up a bit. It is a mess from all the projects I've been working on, and I'm jumping right into projects tomorrow, so I've really got to clean it up today. So that is the plan. Hello guys, welcome. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm in a lot of pain from my hip, but we're gonna try. I actually want to see if I can get some stuff done in here that allows my organization level to be a little better. Um, yeah, that's the deal today. Hey, Pataka. Hi, Jesse. Doing all right today. Very tired because I didn't sleep a ton. Well, I did actually sleep for a while, but I'm just tired. But that's kind of the story of life. It's the weekend. We get to chill. It's kind of a chill day today for me, other than getting my sewing room a little bit cleaned up so I can actually move around in here because it's a mess. Those of you who didn't stick around, I did finish the project I was working on, and I'll show it to you here in a little bit. But yeah. But yeah. So I'm just doing a bit of cleaning up because I got a lot of projects I need to work on in the next couple of days. And yep. The fun never ends, work never ends, and I've got to work because I got to get to my family's Christmas presents and stuff too. So I'm trying to get every day. No, not really. Like I haven't been relaxing the last couple days. Like I've been sewing my brains out for the last like 3 days, and it's just like okay, I've got to take time to recoup because I am drained a bit right now. Okay, so I'm not gonna throw. Normally, I would just toss these scraps, but because I want to do a teddy bear out of them, I'm not gonna toss them. So I have to keep the little scraps because I think one of the things I'm doing for Christmas or birthday actually, for Andrew is to make him a teddy bear because God knows the man loves plushies. So I'm just gonna set all the scraps up on my chair. But no, we got to clean up. As you can see, like huge mess in here, huge mess. This piece I don't need to keep because yeah, that one's too tiny. Any salvage pieces I don't need to keep, and I also have to go through and like clean up all the little specks. Scrap materials are very useful, yes, they are. And like I figure out what I can keep. Like if it see this I could fit like an ear out of if I needed to. And so I'm not these will get tossed after I make the teddy bear, but for now I want to keep all the little pieces except for this. So I can make the teddy bear. All right, so I'm gonna have to get a box going for some garbage because there's just a lot of it. A lot of it. But yeah. Hi CJ, hi Chris. Yes, I'm keeping very busy. I've got a lot to do over the next couple of months. Because I've got orders that are still coming in, and yep. So I've got to do all this plus get family gifts done, and got to get lots of things done. So my chair is in my way, and I'm trying to clear it out so I can get to my chair or get my chair moved. Still have to wash that material. I've got this one washed. Let's fill her up. Yeah, I have so many scraps though, like so many. And like this material, I keep a lot of this material because I do have this one is so popular. I could seriously like purchase this one in bulk because it's so popular right now. Like for me, 90% of my stuff is Paw Patrol right now. So it's like the two Paw Patrol fabrics I primarily use, I could just be keeping in stock and it would not be a waste of money. Um, so yeah. But I have 2 orders of stuff for these, and, yeah. But I wanna get it cleaned up in here because I do need to take pictures of a couple of things before I send them out, and I can't right now. I just can't. There's no room. So, it's time to clear it out. Are you playing on the floor or sewing on the floor or both at the same time? I'm just on the floor cleaning up right now, um, because I have everything I need to clean off my floor so I can move some stuff around, like, I really would like to get it to the point today where I can bring my metal shelf in here, which is probably gonna have to go right there, but I kinda wanna rearrange where my table is at the moment, and I wanna see if I can do that, um, but that's gonna involve getting this massive piece of carpet out of here, but that's taking up a lot of room that I really need. So I wanna see if I can kinda get it to the point where I could call Andrew in here and have him help me move that. So, like, this is a good scrap. I don't throw away good scraps. And even, like, there's things that you can do with scraps, like, you can stuff pillows with scraps and things like that, and so, yeah. But I'm literally sitting here in just a diaper and a shirt. Um, Jesse, before we moved in, they replaced the carpet in the 3 bedrooms, the 2 up here, the one downstairs that had carpet. The other room does not have carpet. And they had extra, so they left it here. And it's heavy. It's heavy as fuck. So, we haven't gotten it out of here yet, but we really need to. And, so that I can function in here. I don't care if we bring it even downstairs or something. Like, we're not gonna throw it away, but we need to store it elsewhere so that I can function in my own space. Because it is really hindering my ability to work. Yeah, I do that. I do stuff. I do keep all the scraps for stuffing and stuff, but stuffing and stuff, haha. But when it's like little teeny ones, that I'm not just gonna hang on to a bunch of little teeny ones, because I do prefer stuffing things with polyfill. It gives it a nice, especially plushies. Like pillows is one thing. Like throw pillows is best for stuffing with scraps, but when it comes to like stuffing plushies and things like that, um, I use I use regular stuffing. Let's not rip my bag to shreds, thank you. But it is trash day tomorrow, so I'm trying to get what I can. There's a foot. What is that foot to? I'm trying to get everything cleaned up so that I can get my garbage out. Before trash day. So, like all the boxes that are back there, I'm gonna take those all apart, get them all broken down and put in the recycling, and just get things taken care of in here so I can go back to functioning. And oh, my phone is pinging. But yeah, so but I know Andrew and I are on the mend. Zelly is still pretty down sick. She came down sick like 2 days ago, so she's quite a ways behind us. Oh, my battery is dying. But yeah. Boxes can be reused and sent out. Yeah. Most of my boxes I do keep. Some of them are massive, like massive, massive boxes. And I'm not gonna like boxes that my diapers come in and things like that. Those I'm not gonna necessarily keep. We will at least get them out into like some of them are just too old and broken down to use anymore. So those ones are gonna get thrown in the recycle. The rest will go in the garage. When it comes to like um when it comes to storing fabrics and things, I don't like using cardboard boxes because it has a lot of times they have a funky smell, and I don't want that to get onto my fabric, so I use, like, plastic bins, crates, things like that. Um, so yeah, but other than that, yeah, boxes are handy for storing things. But, I mean, keep in mind we moved, so we have boxes everywhere still. I have not gotten to unpacking like I wanted to. It's just really hard on my body. Okay, I gotta I mean, like, my last shipment, I had 3 no, I had 2 huge boxes because I got or 2 big boxes. I got case of crinkles and I got 2 cases of the North Shore Supreme Lights. Um, yeah, so I was kinda bummed because today I woke up and, before I even rolled over, I was on my stomach and I started wetting and I was not even, like, fully awake. So I didn't think, "Oh, roll over." So I'd ended up leaking a little bit, so that was not fun. Alright, so I have to be a little bit mobile, so I'm gonna try switching mic. You still have outstanding backlog from before the move? Orders? No. Nope, I am all caught up now. Um, Thankfully, like the order I was working on, like the two-piece PJ I was working on the other day, that's the next order that has to go out, and it's going out tomorrow, right on time. Um, you know, I mean, technically it came in before the move, I think, but maybe not. But I'm getting things going as fast as I can, getting shit done. So I'm thinking about. I think I've kind of decided. Like I was gonna do a one-piece PJ for my PJs for myself, but I think I'm gonna actually do a onesie and pants. Did he wanted the foot or no foot? He ended up not wanting feet, which is what I thought we had decided on. And give me a second to get things a little bit here. No, I'll show you now. Let me show you guys. Finally, whoops. Let's see if I can do this without knocking everything down. I am really, really, really pleased with how this one turned out. I'm so glad I spent the time to take the zipper out of my own PJs. This looks amazing and fantastic. But here it is. And I did end up switching to the white on the neck. So it's got the blue wrists and the blue ankle. And this just looks so good. I had a perfect neckline. Like that's the most perfect neckline I've ever gotten. And I'm just so tickled with how this turned out. Looks amazing. I have to try it on my boyfriend to see if it fits him because, or width-wise. The only thing I know it's going to fit him lengthwise. My customer or my friend, I know it's going to fit him lengthwise. I'm worried about width. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Like I like to match it if I can, but at the same time, there's a lot of white going throughout this, and it kind of ties the zipper in. It's really hard to find the right zippers for this type of thing. But I do now know, hey, I have to keep a stock of some thicker zipper. If I have the money once I'm done shipping everything, I might stock up on some zipper things because I need to not be running low on them. I mean, I'm not running low on normal zippers. I have 25 yards of normal zipper. I'm running low, like I don't have any of the bigger zippers that can use the locking zipper heads and things like that. And I'd like to get some black zipper as well. Just for those times when I really want the zipper to blend in well. Yeah, like my zippers are great zippers. I use on this one it has like a heavy duty zipper that's for like jackets and things. But usually I use regular 4mm zipper that's meant for clothing and it works fantastically. So yeah. All right. Whew. But yep, it's kind of where I'm at. Nice vinyl. Oh, that's cold on my legs. Do you like metal or plastic zippers? Plastic. I actually react to metals on my body a lot, so I can't. This is fabric for, this has to get washed actually very soon. This is fabric for the costume that I'm going to be doing. Well, not costume, but outfit. And it's a replica of a costume from the Shine comic. If you don't know the Shine comics, I recommend you read it. They're amazing. But this is a corduroy. It's a nice light blue corduroy. I am a huge fan of corduroy. It's like my favorite fabric. Okay. But I know a lot of people who also react to metal zippers. What's this? What is this? Oh, it's an old piece of paper. Don't ask me how that got in there. We'll keep that. That's a receipt. This is garbage. So this is my PJ pants pattern, and I desperately need to replace it. So as soon as patterns go on sale, I am going to get it. Metal zippers, yes, are stronger. When it comes to wearing them on like PJs and things, not as comfy. Not as comfy. And they tend to not. They're not the same type. Like they're a wider zipper. It's just not an ideal zipper for clothing as far as like PJs and things. Like if you're doing jeans, yeah, you can. Well, even on jeans, you don't necessarily want to use a metal zipper because they're harder to zip. But yeah. So I found a pair of scissors. That is a terrible pair of scissors, and I think I'm actually going to toss these because they really don't work well. They actually barely work at all. Do you like 6-inch wide zipper? Do you use 6 in wide zipper? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, footed PJ pattern. But big task. Here's some white. Hi. Good to see you, Vinny. Not into that at the moment. All right. So this is a cool camera, but it doesn't work because the battery's not charged. And there's no memory card for it. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Starting to feel a little bit better. Well, not starting. I'm doing. Do you like making clothing which has 6-inch zippers? YKK zippers are about the best. Yeah, YKK is a really good brand. That's actually, I believe, the brand I have. But I don't use really big zippers. Yeah, Vinny, I'm doing a lot better. Really started to improve yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. Got a lot of sewing done yesterday. So yeah. The YKK zippers are awesome, yes. Primarily, that's what I use. Okay, my lint roller. Okay, now that I have this place, I can use it. All right, this is partial thing for the next order. Somewhere is a whole bunch of fleece. Oh, I haven't washed it yet. That's right. This is the sleeper that I took the zipper out of. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. It's going to go in my scrap bin for now. I didn't particularly like this zipper or this sleeper anyway. My baby pants shortals, which I almost never wear right now, partially because winter, and they don't fit fantastically well for me. Okay, this camera really needs to go back downstairs. It's wasting me with my boyfriend. No, he's on the couch. He'll probably head in here soon. He's being very pouty because he was fed before I woke up, and now he wants food again. And he always like asks for food the minute I wake up, regardless of when he ate. And so he's kind of on the chair, just relaxed, or on the couch in his bed, relaxing. When he notices that I left, he'll come in here. But yeah. All right, I gotta take care of some art stuff too. So this is my, I don't know if I've ever showed this to you guys. This is my art tool box. It's not finished. I still have to do another coat of paint and finish decorating it. But like, it has these slide out, and this one holds all my my lining pens, my fine liners, kneaded erasers, regular erasers, and marker nibs. And then this one holds over here. It's got some like little clay cookie cutters. Yeah, let me see if I can get this to be not so washed out for y'all. The room is so bright sometimes. I have like clay cookie cutters. I have some alphabetical stamps in here. And then in the other side is my pencils and a couple of fine liners that I almost never use that don't fit in here. And then in here is the mess. We've got cheap watercolors. Actually, while I'm in here, and then this is where I keep like my markers. I keep my markers in this little container. Before too long, I'm going to make this little fabric case that goes in here, and it makes it so that I can carry these portably and keep them contained in the box. If I wanted to keep them out like this, I could, but you're supposed to keep markers stored on their side so that the ink doesn't run into one side or the other. And then I have to pull this out because it's not going to close very well right now. Then these are all my color tops. I have, for every marker I have here, I have a coordinating color top. And this is so that I can mix colors together in the chamber and gradiate from one color to the next. If you have never seen what chameleon pens are, I highly recommend looking at them. They're really cool. So I have all of those. They go in here. Basically, each pen has a mixing chamber on the top of it. This is clear ink, so it basically infuses into the pen and makes it a lighter version of that color. These ones do the same thing, but do color. These ones do the same thing, but they produce color. So they look the exact same. The only difference is, here, I'll show you one. Let me pull out. So this is the regular mixing chamber. As you can see, it's clear. It's just white. That's just regular alcohol-based ink, no tint to it. This one is blue, and it has the blue tint. So basically, I can take the blue tint and infuse it on any of the markers, and it will go from this color to the regular color in a smooth transition, and it's really neat. Those are my color tops. I got those when they went with their Kickstarter. This past couple of years, they did a Kickstarter for these, and Andrew let me back the Kickstarter, which was fantastic. Let's try. And then down in the bottom, I just have all my random markers. I have a couple of Copics, I have a Winsor & Newton, some Prisma markers, and these are just my, Jesse, yes, those markers are all refillable. I have inks for them somewhere around here. I actually need to make sure I bring those up into the house. I think they're outside in the garage. But I'm slowly getting my inks that I need to refill. The only other refillable markers I have are Copics. Copics are fantastic. Like, hands down, Copics are like the best marker. I love Copics. But they are expensive. They're about, I can get these, the regular price is about $8 a pen. If you use a coupon for like 40 or 50% off, you can get them for like $4. Yeah, frozen marker ink is not fun. Thankfully, it's alcohol based, so it won't actually freeze. But But yeah. Then I have a couple of random markers that I got from Wish for like $1. This one, I used to have something very similar to this, and they weren't fantastic, but this is a nice color. Then I've got like my colorless blender and my aqua brush that you fill up with water and you can do watercolor with it. I got a bunch of stickers in here that I need to actually put in my sticker container. And I keep all my rulers in here as well. So I've got like a circle stencil thing. I've got a triangle. I've got two triangles, actually, several different angles. A little compass protractor thing, and then my ruler is actually out right now. I don't really do Crayola markers. They kind of drive me crazy because they are water-based, and water-based markers are a little harder to use because they kind of tend to eat the paper. And then I've got palette knife here. More actually a putty knife. This thing is very grumpy right now. It's all over. Palette knife, couple of pencils. Paintbrushes to go lower in here. Like I have a whole ton of paintbrushes. And these are just cheap paintbrushes that I bought at Michael's. Like a huge set of them for like $5. Those go in here. All right, so I need to put my color tops back. And surprisingly, I don't use the color tops as often as I should. Because I color more like you would color with Copics. I don't use them as much. So, all right, these babies go in here. And then all these go right there. Actually, I really should wrap these up so that they're not running rampant in my box. Let's see what I have to wrap them up. We'll grab my drawer. And this is what I was looking for. We're just going to use a nice little piece of elastic. I wonder if my things will fit sideways in here like that. Yes, okay. So we're just going to put this all together and wrap it up. I don't need it to be like solidly in a good spot, but I just need it to all kind of be similar, like contained a little bit. Although let's wrap up paintbrushes separate than markers. No, I do not have a sewing box. All my sewing stuff is in my desk. Different, like I have 2 pattern drawers. I have like my 2 pattern drawers. This is like my elastic. The drawer I just pulled out is my elastic and ribbon drawer. Sometimes my zippers go in there too. And then the other side is like thread and miscellaneous threads. Then the top drawer on the left is like my presser feet for my sewing machine, my different accessories to my sewing machine. And then the other side is like pins and bobbins and all that. And yeah, so I keep the sewing stuff separate from the art stuff a bit. What I'm trying to do here, if I can, is to make a little rubber band to go around these. If I can do this without losing it. And then I also have a bin. Like I said, once I get set up in here better, I'm going to do like a little art studio, like a studio tour type thing. But I have like a drawer shelfy thing over there of like paints and other like art elements, clay, things like that are all over there. And I'm going to try to get all my markers. Let's do this while I still have a hand free. So, yeah, I'm just going to use some there. It's not going to be destroyed or anything. A couple of pencils. This can go in there too. But yeah. Whoa, my markers do not want to work right now. Want to cooperate right now. Let's see here. Markers are hard because they're round and they fall everywhere. See if I can get it started here. This is elastic I almost never use, so it's okay to cut up some pieces. Ha! I got them. See if I can fit one more in there. Nope, it didn't want to. We'll put it right here and loosen it up a tiny bit. All right. What color do you want the sewing and art room to be? I want it to be white. I want to be able to get as much natural lighting in here as possible. And so it's going to be white. Also because like if I have with the room painted a color, it kind of distorts colors a little bit in the room. So it needs to be white, like pure white. Maybe slightly off white, just so it's not like so stark white, but it's going to be white. That is what the plan is. Okay, these can go back now. That's a lot more organized. Huh. Oh, I forgot one. So yeah, that's that. This kind of just sits out in the room. I don't have a spot for it at the moment. So it kind of just moves around. Cream, white for the room, yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And not cream, but like a just slightly off-white. Just ever so slightly. Because right now this green is just whoa, drives me nuts. The hip won't. I still have some positions my hip will not go in. Here is my big sketchbook. Oh, I bent a picture. Let's gotta fix that. We gotta put. I need to get my art. I have a bunch of frames down in the garage, and I need to get my art up in the frames so I can. About the same as the crib room is now. Crib room's probably gonna be a really light blue. But this is my giant sketchbook. It has some of my artwork. I don't keep my artwork in my sketchbooks really, usually. It goes into a portfolio. But this is my bigger artwork thing, so I don't have one that fits it at the moment. But these go over here. This is my massive book of references. Every time I find a reference that I want to use for something, I put it in here. I print it out and I put it in here. What's this? This is not needed. And then I save it. And sometimes I'll just go looking around for references, like what are some body style, like not body styles, but body positions I want to learn to draw, and I'll print those out and put them in here. And this is massive. And then I can just pull out the references as I need them. Like I'll go flipping through it and pull it out. Okay. You guys are getting the messy tour right now. So actually, I'm turning this way, and I'm going to move over to this area right now. It's all about getting it neat so I can move around. Return processing. You can keep those over here when the boxes are not over here. Oh, pattern piece. What do you know? You need to go over here. This is my printer area. I do have a pretty cheap printer, in all honesty. But we've got like my papers down here. Here's my sticker papers. I have some labels. I need to get more labels, actually. Some random labels that I don't really need anymore. All my printer paper, my typical printer paper. And then I keep I also keep my like iron-on transfer papers over here too. Did the tidy teal shirt work? The tidy teal shirt? I'm not sure what you mean. Teal shirt. teal shirt. I'm not sure. Cardstock is over here as well. Random business card trial. Commission I did for somebody. Finding Nemo drawings that I've never finished. And all my cardstock. And the cardstock I use for multiple things. The too short shirt you colored. Too short that you colored last week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean exactly, but I'm confused. A bunch of my pictures I've drawn and put on tracing paper. A couple of stencils. These need to go with the art stuff, but iron-on transfer paper. This is a cool iron-on transfer I have, but I haven't transferred. This was a commission I did for somebody, and it's super duper cool. And I was gonna try to put it on a shirt, just to see. So we have all my different iron-on shirt transfers. Those go over here. These ones I'm gonna use at some point for making custom t-shirts and things like that. But yeah, some miscellaneous snaps. So I put the cardstock. Oh, we're gonna clear out this box because there's a bunch of dusty ass paper in here. Yeah. Okay, we need to get that out of there. It's covered in dust. This is like some really cool. Where's my lint roller actually? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what you're talking about, Jesse. I'm confused. I don't have a very good memory. Are you talking about the dyeing that I did? Because yes, it worked out beautifully. That worked out gorgeously, and I'm really happy about that. Okay. Because I didn't dye the actual shirt. I dyed the just the cuffs, and it worked gorgeously. It looks beautiful. He should be getting his outfit here any day now, because it was going to Canada, so this is the stupidest way to ever do a lint roller. Dumbass people. Why would you do a spiral lint roller dyed shirt? Yeah, I dyed the cuffs of it. It worked beautifully. It was amazing. It looked so good. I'm lint rolling paper, guys. Yeah. It's because it's been sitting around forever. It's like it's nice, like toned paper. So I want to keep that for sure. It's great for printing things on, like brochures and things. Or not brochures, but like I might do some business card stuff with it. I don't know. It's nice paper and cool texture. Unfortunately, it is still computer paper, so I can't really use it for artwork. I got some fresh. Ooh, that's colored cardstock right there. Ooh, I like that. That's cardstock. And then this is just. This might be photo paper. Is this photo paper? It's shiny paper. Ah, I like shiny paper. That's cool. Oh, that's nice. My father-in-law had this for forever. So we got that taken care of. If I sent you a picture and asked you to transfer the picture onto some PJs, could you do that? Probably. Yeah, like I don't mind doing that. Maybe you need a paper bin. Yeah, right. Well, in here it doesn't get too dusty when I put it in this. It's just that has been sitting in a box for years. So it's a little dusty. This works great for paper. I don't get any dust or anything from, and so it's just that particular this needs to go in my pattern drawer. That particular box has been sitting around for years. We'll put these up here so I remember to put them away. This thing I need to take care of. Okay, this is more fabric for an order. I can go over there for now. This is something I'm going to use eventually. This is like a flip through thing, and I can put my references in there and flip back and forth through them. So yeah, it like sits on the desk, and you can flip through it. Very cool, very cool. I don't need all three of them that I have here, but they do link together, it looks like. Or not. Do they link? No, they don't link together. But I have three of these. My boyfriend brought them home. He got them from his mother. And when she left her job. So I don't need all three of them. They're gonna be taken somewhere. Random empty box. This is what I used to keep my paper in. Pattern reference finder, yeah. Whoops. This is his. I've got some towels and dish rags. Those need to go in the wash. My camera. I have a perfectly good camera here that I want to use, but it has no batteries. So yeah, but this needs to get out of my room. Just needs to get out. So it's a perfectly good laundry hamper. Whoops. Perfectly good laundry hamper. But I'm trying to find a place to. Wait a minute. This one looks different. Why does this one look different? Oh, it has the locky dookies in it. Okay. That's interesting. Some of them are wider than the others. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So it must be that this one goes on the end. I don't know. Either way, these are things that need to go bye-bye and out of my room. But I have no clue what this is too. No clue. Big ass space saver bag that doesn't hold air anymore. It doesn't stay sealed anymore. So that could be used as garbage. I need to send this to my mother-in-law. Where's my bag? There we go. We're getting into. Okay, this needs to move over. Ah. Yeah, no, I need to check the battery usage thing. Okay, let's try that now. Pins on the floor. I can't tell if the cat's trying to get in or not. Is the garbage Andrew's workshop? Garage. Not yet. We currently have everything, all the boxes from the move in there. Eventually, yes, it'll be the workshop. We'll park the car in, or the Jeep in there. My car cannot make it up the driveway, so it cannot be parked. All right, so this is the boxes for my tablet. Question is, where's my tablet? I don't know where it is. I put it somewhere safe, and I don't know where that safe spot is. So this is all the stuff for my tablet. This is gonna just go up in my closet when I get to it. Yeah, the garage is eventually going to be his workshop when we get rid of a few things and clean it out. More thread, more garbage. I'm hoping I can vacuum this later today. That would be ideal. No, it's not in my car. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere safe. It's packed up. I'm not sure where that somewhere safe is at the moment. That's what I do a lot. I pack something safe. And then I never know where I put it. All right, what's in here? got elastic. We got some tape and we got some packing pieces. There, this is tape. And it's got thread all over it. This box here, well, I have my machine oil in it at the moment. Yeah, it's probably in the garage somewhere. I just have to figure out where it went. Because it was on a shelf in my living room when we moved. So, oh, there's that kind of oil on there. Oh. So this box right here is all, this is like small and extra small diapers. Like, this is a medium. This is a pull-on diaper. I feel like there's oil on that. And then all these small and extra small diapers are here because my ex-business partner and I, here's one of it. This is like literally how small these are. These are like youth diapers, basically. Like big kid youth diapers. We were trying to partner with an orphanage, and I still want to do it someday, when I can. And basically, they had to ask us if we wanted to possibly donate some cloth diapers to their orphanage because they only do special needs, or like that. It's a special needs orphanage, and it's the most amazing thing. They're fantastic, amazing people. And 90% of their children are in diapers, and they use cloth diapers because they're in Uganda, and it's just easier for them. And it's really a cool, like this. I admire this orphanage so much, and we're gonna set it up here so I can move around. So there, but I still want to do it someday. I still have these here. All of them are cut out and ready to go, and I just have to sew them. But it takes a long time to get the chance in between orders to sew these. But as time goes on, I really, really, really want to do this again. I really would love to actually do that. I have such a huge heart for orphans, and I wanted to work in orphanages outside of the country at one point. I just can't really right now. Okay, I'm getting so pissed off with this battery. I just want one hit. All right, it's not working. I'm gonna get this corner done, then I'm gonna go get my battery. We're gonna turn a little bit already. So over here, this is where I want the majority of my art stuff to go for the moment. At some point in the future, I will have a desk that is big enough for both the art and the sewing, and that I can leave up all the time. More stuffing. Not sure what that was off it. We got some old artwork here, some extra paper. This is my coloring bin, really. When I backed the Kickstarter, I got these coloring cards from them, and they have like little things you can color. I have a ton of coloring sheets in here, coloring books, some old artwork, crap ton of paint. I mean, what the fuck is going on with that? Crap ton of paint, a bunch of stencils. These need to go in a different bin, but my little figure guide for drawing. Do you wish that you could have a sewing partner to help with orders? Sometimes, yes, but at the same time, I am really, really picky when it comes to the representations that, it would have to be like done to my perfections, I'm really picky about that. Got a bit of embroidery thread, which I actually might use on that bear later. And here's the stuffing bag from the other day. Yes and no on that, like yes, it would be nice to have the help, but also it would have to be somebody who is very much up to my standards when it comes to sewing. So right, there we go. That's sealed off. Okay, and here's the lid to my bin. Oh, and there's a bottle in here. That was probably maybe as fuck. Found my rotary card up, but it's keeping it from going in. Oh, it's worked. Okay. This is one of my bins. I like this bin a lot. And then we've got stencils galore down here. Like I have zoo animal or jungle animals. I have flowers. Yeah, your desk is as dirty as mine. My desk is not too dirty. My desk is not dirty as much. It's my area in general. I'm like, that back there, yeah, that's all. That's a mess. It always is. Lots of different stencils, lots and lots of stencils, all the stencils. A couple of these came in kits that I bought, so. But like, I like to use the stencils for backgrounds and things. Like, there's a bunch of flowers, more alphabet stencils. My door is moving, but I don't hear anyone. You're more picky about sewing partners or daddy pick? Ooh. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I don't know. I'm really picky about both. Actually, I would say probably more sewing partners. I would say more of the sewing partners. Paints. These are my acrylic paints. Cheap set. That's a toss-up, though. So I bought this pattern, and it is a complete wash. Basically, sizing is nowhere near accurate. Annoying, because it's a really cute pattern. Okay, we've got here, bought 2 yards of Wonder Under, or Heat and Bond, I mean. This is what I use for my appliques. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put this over by the printer right now. More labels that probably, some of these need to go because I can't use them. Some of them are USPS labels and I can't use some of them because they're UPS and not USPS. I think these are the ones I can't use. Most of them are. Yep, all these ones I can't use because they're in 4 sections. I could use these for stickers, so I'm not going to get rid of them altogether. But I can't use those for printing labels. And these need to go in the garbage. Because that's actual paper, though. That can go over here. Yeah. If they're bent, I can't really keep them, so they go into recycling. More scraps. More scraps. More scraps. All the scraps. And then here we've got, this is fabric for my mom for her PJs I'm making her. Her request was a red or green plaid. So we've got one of these. I'm doing this, and then I'm doing a teal plaid once it comes in, if it ever comes in. And then we've got white for doing PJs, for the tops to the PJs that I do. And then another garbage bag. Ooh. And over here, we've got my rotary cutter that I've been looking for, another pattern piece, and a bottle that probably is very, very moldy on there. Yeah, I need to wash that. It's gross. I don't use that bottle very often, so when I lost it, okay, let's see here. I crochet pot holders. Those are awesome. My bedroom is a clusterfuck right now. It's a mess. It's a mess. My overalls. I brought all my overalls in here to compare at one point with Benny to show him some differences, and they're still in here. No, I have a couple broken stitches on here. I need to fix them. Wow. Those need to go out. And oh my god, we have a space, guys. Look at this. Ah! This whole spot is cleared. Until we get to here. But here we go. I'll show you guys this. So, right now we've got a plate with pencil shavings. Anybody? Would you like to have some pencil shavings? Yeah. I need to get a pencil sharpener that, ew. Oh, I colored on it. This needs to go back in my sewing or drawing bin. Incontinence pressure from North Shore. North Shore receipt, I don't need that. And then in here, top drawer is fabric markers that are pretty much dead. a whole ton of like stickers. I have diaper stickers still, just a few of them. I have like these kinds of stickers. These are Jungle Paradise. This is Woodland Pals. I have some Mickey and Minnie Mouse stickers, some Skylander stickers, and then like tons of scrapbooking stickers and cutouts and die cuts and all that. I haven't scrapbooked in years. A little Stitch Tsum Tsum. He's so cute. He needs to come out though, actually. He's really good for cleaning off. Oh, I've been looking for these. All of my pencil refills, my mechanical pencil refills. I like the 0.7 millimeters for drawing. But these are all like all fabric markers in here. A couple of pens, and then oil pastels, which I don't use very often because oil pastels are messy. Corner space is good for the Britney. I have an idea for a fabric pattern. How about a sewing machine and some sewing rope pattern? Sewing rope pattern? I'm not sure. Where am I? Somewhere in. Oh, they're in the other drawer. Somewhere in here, I actually have distressing inks, and those are really cool. I actually did one of my pieces of artwork with that. It was really neat. But it does not like to go back in. There we go. Next drawer down is all like some storage baggies, some big ones. We got a few like paint primer, can of paint primer, acrylic sealer, distressing inks, some hemp rope, hemp cord, and things like that. Just random things. And then the next drawer down is all acrylic paints and craft paints and things like that. These actually need to go in the next drawer. Clay. A lot of clay. Soda ash for tie dyeing. Like clay rollers, things like that. Those are go in this drawer. I haven't done clay in a long time. But yeah, fabric paints are down here too. This thing is heavy as fuck because it is filled with paint. It's just heavy as fuck. These are gonna go up here. And then back here is a hat. This is a Harry Potter hat that I made. No, I love this hat. I need to wear it more often. Ow! Where's my foot? All right. This needs to get out of here. Oh, these need to go in here. I need another portable art thing for like my stencils and my paints and stuff because they don't really fit in there. So they're gonna have to go down here. Which storage bags do you like the best? I don't know. I just use whatever. My patterns all go in like gallon freezer bags. All right. Picking up some little scrappies here. Pin. And then this is where I'm going to be putting my, what's the thing? Toolbox. Toolbox goes here. So like this thing goes here. Toolbox goes over here. And, eventually, I'd like to have a little shelving unit here as well. These go in the bin. Ow. Yeah. I like my stuff to be organized, but I get very messy because I'm cutting fabric out constantly. Do you have Walmart near you? Of course, we have two. We have two of them in town. Okay. Now that I've kind of cleared up this area, I'm gonna go ahead and set those up there for now because I want to be able to move things into this area. Ow! God, that hurts. My hip is so sore right now. Marker box has a home. Yes, it does. It always did. It just got moved. Actually, these need to move. These need to go over to the sewing area. Because I'm going to put these things over here for now. These crazy things. Over that way. I don't want you sticking out. When you're a seamstress, you find this everywhere. Massive amounts of thread. Or trimmed thread, I should say. Okay. My hat pattern is somewhere in here. These are going to go in there too. All right. Basically, just kind of. I know a lot of it is just moving my mess around. She will. She's got a pretty strong immune system, so she'll take that. Oh, that needs to go in. This needs to go in storage. Let's see if I can pick that up. Brittany, you do seem a lot more lively in this house. Yes. I am much happier in this house than I was in my apartment. I don't like apartment living. I don't like I'm too warm with that. I don't like the neighborhood that we were living in our apartment. Cool thing about these hats is you can wear them forward or backward. This looks like a scrub cap when it's like this. Hello. Okay. So let's move this over here. I'm basically going through and getting garbage at this point. All right. To the sewing desk. Yeah. I might need my chair after I get in the floor cleaned up. Headphones. Everywhere. Actually, you know what? I said I was going to go do this after I did that. So I'm going to go get my e-sync, and I'm going to try to make it so I can get in and out of this room. I'll be right back. Oof. Okay. We're back. Water. And, well, not water, Gatorade. Oh, there's a bunny in my yard. He's just sitting down there, just chilling in the sun. The one time you all glimpsed me in a diaper. Hey, come here, bud. Look who I found. Look who I found. Hello, baby. Mwah. Hello, baby. Oh, the purrs for the mama. Oh, yeah. Oh, the purrs for mama. Yes, I love them. Oh. I love that I can just snuggle him to death and he doesn't care. Snuggle, 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 snuggle. Snuggle, 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 snuggle. Oh, oh, oh. You're so fuzzy. Oh, oh. Go. CJ says hi, Snitch. Yeah. Hi, baby. My baby. That top does really good job at covering. It does, yeah. I got a really big one. Honestly, I might have gone bigger next time because I want it to be like super baggy, super long, and everything. My problem is my hips are so wide that I can't button the bottom button and like tuck it in and stuff. It's just too wide. I have thread all over me. Hi, Kitty. Mama loves you. You're probably wanting to eat pretty soon here. Here, you can go lay on Mom's fabric if you like, because she doesn't care. She likes kitties. Here, wanna go sit here? No. Look, it looks just like my shirt. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm coming home, okay? Yay. Okay. I love that I can just like throw down a blanket or a piece of fabric and the cat stays. For the most part. Pretty much if I give him a comfy place to stay, he will stay there for quite a while. Okay, we're gonna get the cleaned up floor. Get the floor cleaned up a little bit, and then we're gonna sit in the chair for a bit. That is not big enough elastic to use, really, is it? It's big enough for a foot. We're gonna keep it. I like to have my pants with elastic at the bottom, so I keep those pieces. What's this bag from? Oh no, zipper slider. Okay. I have like measuring tapes. So many scraps. What's this? Oh my god! Remember how I was saying I wanted black yesterday? Look what I found. I've been looking for that for a while. God damn it, Brett. This is the fabric, Jesse. This is the fabric that I dyed last week. It worked gorgeously. And I actually really like dyeing fabrics. It's very nice. It's fun. It gives me a lot of options to do things with. I have a bunch of shirts. I actually have a couple of shirts that I might dye with what I've got here. With the dye that I have left over. I have a lot of dye left over. Where are you going? You're leaving Mama. No, kitty, no. Don't leave Mama. I will be lonely. I know you're hungry. Maybe you can get Daddy to feed you. Let's ask Daddy. Huh? Go ask Daddy to feed you. Not that he will. He might. He just might. Something I'm trying to look for down here is all those little pieces I dropped. Hi, Troy. After cleaning up the chair. Yeah, that stuff is all going to be able to go like right in a bin. This thread I hate. I really do. But it's kind of like a silky embroidery type thread. It says art on it. Not my favorite thread at all. I really don't like that thread. It might be good for embroidery, but it's really thin and silky, and I don't like silky. Since I feel like you puked on the floor. I think you did. You did, boy. Okay. I just gotta get these scraps that I have on the floor. I need to move you guys closer so I can see what you're saying. So you're gonna sit right there. Do you lay a cloth mat on the chair sometimes? Not usually. I have before. I used to with my old chair because it was so old that it had leather, like it was faux leather, but it had fake leather strips coming off of it, and it would stick to my skin. It was funny. But I don't with this one. This is a brand new chair that Andrew's mom left me. It's a gorgeous chair. I love that chair. I worship that chair. Not really. It actually, I can't sit in that chair. Like, I sat in that chair for like 6 hours straight yesterday. I was in so much pain by the evening. I do want to get, at some point, I do want to do a chair cover for it. Just so that I keep the chair in decent shape. But a mess in the room. Yes, I'm cleaning up the sewing room. I do this thing where I'll do a bunch of projects, and then after I finish those projects, I'll clean everything up so I can do some more. Sewing room cleanup is a constant thing, and I don't like to take the time to, like, what I'll do often is I'll sew through the week, and then on the weekend I will clean up my sewing room. So it kind of works out that way. Oh, I found a logo sticker. I have stickers whenever someone gets an order from me. They always get a couple of stickers. So I always send a logo sticker, and it's Binky Girl AB Creations. I designed the logo myself. I need some work. Oh, it's my broken fidget spinner. Somebody, meaning the cat, knocked this down, and the centerpiece disappeared on this side, and then one of the caps, which that's not a big deal, but it's really hard to play with without the centerpiece. So I know it's probably under my couch, so I haven't tossed this yet. I like fidget spinners for the pure reason of why they were created. Like, they're fun to fidget with. They're quiet. It's a quiet fidget thing. I hate, like, my boyfriend is all about, like, he loves to click things. He loves to manipulate buttons and things like that. So he has a bunch of fidget cubes and fidget toys, and the clicking drives me crazy. So I like my quiet one. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. But yeah, we're going through, we're cleaning up, and like literally I have, there's fuzz everywhere from yesterday. Cleaning up, making sure I put all my pattern pieces back where they go. I got 2 fidget spinners on the bed. Hi, kitty. What you doing up there? He's just chilling by the window. Hi, baby. Hi. Come here. Come see mama. Come on. You can come see mama. Hi, Purr-maniac. You're such a purry cat. You're so sweet. I love you. Mama loves you so much. He wants to sit up there. No, he wants to sit with me now. I shouldn't have grabbed you. My favorite thing to play with is like putty. Like thinking putty is the best stuff. Specifically the one from Aaron's. You can get it at Vet19 or Aaron's, whatever it is, online. The best putty to play with ever. Doesn't leave residue on your hands or anything like that. And it's my favorite thing. I got an off-brand putty and it was nasty. Within about 2 weeks, it got really sticky. I actually do want to try making slime, but I want a slime that's not going to be like super duper sticky. And I've been watching a lot of slime channels on YouTube, and I really, really want to make some slime. I think it'll be fun. More labels. These are labels I can use. I really want to make some slime. That's something I'm going to try one of these days. And I may sell it. You never know. We'll see if I get good at it. Slippery slime. I don't like I like the slime that is like a good consistency to it. I guess more like what they call a butter slime. But I want it somewhere in between like goopy, fall everywhere slime and putty. We got a little bit of left in there. A very, very sad, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but very sadly flattened fabric marker. This one is even sadder. I use this a lot for making the marks on my snaps, on my diapers. And it's gotten very sad. Toe cap pattern. Oh, you're back. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, rubbing all, he wants food so bad. Let's see, if you ate at 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, you can wait a little bit longer. You can wait a little bit longer, buddy. New thread. I'm working my way to my thread bin. Oh, you want to play? You want to play? Huh? You want to play? Oh, we're going to flip everywhere? Oh, I wish you guys could. Let's see if you guys could see this here. Let me see. Ready? Snitch. Go play. Come on. Come here. I know what he wants. Oh, we're going to play? We're going to be a crazy kitty? Come on. He is so crazy and it's so cute. A lot of nights, maybe make slime that had KY jelly in it to help with the slime slippery. I'll still groupie. Yeah. There's a lot of there. You really don't need that. I don't want it slippery. I want it to be more of a moldable putty type thing. But that's my type of fidget thing is like the putty and things like that. Hanger, Snitch, where'd you go? Get it. Hey, crazy boy. Oh, we're petting the crazy spot right now. You can't see it, but we're petting the crazy spot right there. He's such a good little guy. He is such a companion to me. I adore my kitty. I don't always adore him when he's like screaming, but in general, I adore my little kitty. Okay, I need to move my chair. My chair is really in the way in here right now. But oh well. More scraps. And now we're getting to. Oh wait, you guys can sit here on this fabric. Ta-da! It's gonna be a little washed out probably, but you'll notice this leg is always out. I can't. Let's see if I can kind of. Like I can't put this leg down this way. I can't put the leg out this way without severe pain. So I have to have it straight out. And it's annoying. Whoa, that's really bad. Ow. The Snitch likes spending time with Zelly. Yes and no. Snitch, Zelly is his second favorite person in the house. So he will hang with her, especially right now because she has a fever. So he thinks she's really warm, and he always looks for warmth. But hands down, he prefers me. If I am not available or if I shoo him away, he will go either find another human or he will go and lay on the dryer or his bed in the living room. Ooh, sure. I am being called. Who's calling me? Hang on 1 second, guys. You climb there. I need to go here. What are you doing? Are you destroying my carpet over there? Yes, you are. You always do. But he likes to just kind of chill with me and mostly. So he'll go hang with her eventually. I know last night he was snuggling with her. Like she was so cute. He loved the way to blanket. I'm like, no, he loved the fact that you're warm. He's discovered. Maybe it was Andrew asking. No, but it was my buddy, the guy that I sewed for yesterday. He's traveling, so he wanted to talk by voice, not text. But I told him I was streaming. He'll be okay. Yeah. No, we're probably not doing takeout tonight. We went out last night for dinner. We can't really afford it again tonight. I'll make something easy for dinner tonight. I am up to cooking at this point. So yeah. Oh, there's what I was. Here's some feet. Oh, that foot piece I found a little while ago was this. This is my my grippy fabric. And this here is pieces to a diaper that I need to sew. So this needs to get done this week, hopefully. This one's on kind of one of the back burner ones. It was fantastic. We went to Pepper Jack's. Pepper Jack's is kind of like Chipotle, but instead of like Mexican, it's more like they do Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. Not the real ones with cheese whiz, but they do that. They do fries. They do rice bowls, things like that. And it's really yummy. It's pretty easy. We do it fairly often. Are you still in here or you went out? He went out. So it was delicious last night. I was starving because I hadn't eaten all day. And oh, you are in here. I hadn't eaten all day, so I was starving. Ah, God damn it. I pinched my finger. There's more feetsies. This is my pattern that I use for onesies. I have combined this pattern with a different pattern to make onesies. This Pepper Jacks for whole wheat buns? No. They do burritos, rice bowls, and like a Philly cheesesteak. Typical white bread. They don't offer the wheat, as far as I know. I don't know how far spread Pepper Jacks is. I think it's just like a Kansas thing. This is hat patterns from the store. This is for returning ink. That needs to go by the printer. Ow! I'm popping my leg like left and right now. Okay. There. Mechanical pencil. This mechanical pencil drives me nuts because it's one of the ones where you click the top, like typical ones. And so when I'm erasing, it's always like pushing my lead out, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Alrighty, PJ pants. This poor pattern needs to be replaced so bad. So bad. And is that the one that I had up there? 1520? Is this pattern 1520? Yes, okay. This one I need to replace and trace. It's fantastic. A fantastic way to do the patterns is to trace them, and it's a little expensive to do that, but at the same point, you get a pattern that is going to last forever. Not forever, but for a long time. But this is one I really need to replace and trace badly. Because it gets used. It's been used for like 3 years. I'm going to charge my phone. Okay. This goes in pattern drawer, the use all the time pattern drawer, which is where my PJ pattern will go here in a minute. We're getting there. Here's some more blue ribnet. This one is really soft. This is what I was kind of looking for this too to use. And I might. No, I'm not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. Got my phone already plugged in. Yep. Hi, kitty. No, you're not ready to eat yet. I know, my baby. I know, Mama's torturing you. It's such torture to have to wait to eat for a little while. All right, and this fleece here. This is my micro fleece. This is what I use for the lining of my cloth diapers. There's an Ethernet cord that is about 50 feet long. And this is Oh, board driving. I'll show you guys this one a little bit if I can. This buddy of mine, I'm making this few special extras for him too. He is such a fantastic friend. I love him to death. I made him a changing. This is one of my changing pads. This is just a waterproof one, so it's not like a bed mat. It won't work for bed. So this is a nice big one, and it is reversible. And he loves unicorns, so that's for him. And I also made him a wet bag because he does do a lot of cloth diapers. And I made him a nice wet bag because he is a trucker, and it's really nice to be able to stuff those in there. It's got a it's got a nice zipper on it. These are fantastic. If you cloth diaper, wet bag is like so important. It does keep all the smell locked in that bag. It's wonderful. I mean, eventually it'll get stinky, but it helps keep them. I use this at home too. I had one similar. I ended up tossing it eventually because I wasn't using it. This fabric, I am so bummed they don't have this fabric anymore. But this one I got from them as a donation, and it was a misprint. A lot of these this one was a misprint as well, I think. No, this one wasn't. Yes, it was. There's some lines through it, like it looks like their printer thing was running out of ink. And then his sleeper, this is his sleeper. One of my earlier sleepers. This is a pretty decent neckline too. Is Lilo as Stitch. And I love this one. This is an awesome sleeper. He was early on. He was one of my very first customers that asked for the full length zipper. And this is his box. I'm getting his order all ready to ship. I just got to finish up his diaper, and then it's ready to roll. So hopefully that'll be done next week or so for him. Do you buy like 200? I think I bought 5 yards of micro fleece this time, which is, let's see, 3 times 15 yards or 15 feet. I don't know what meters are exactly as far as length goes. I think they're a little over a yard. But it depends on what I have the money for. A lot of times, yes, I will buy in bulk these orders, but not always. It just depends on the funds. I would love to have like a huge supply of it. Does anyone No, I don't do waterproof sleepers. PUL is not good for clothing at all. There's really no point to it. I don't offer it. Number one, it would be really expensive because PUL is not cheap fabric. And it would be expensive. It would not be comfortable. PUL is you have to be careful with sewing PUL. And it's not something I'm going to offer. I'm not going to get into like the latex clothing and stuff. So that's just one thing. I think there's plenty of people out there that do it. I'm not going to do it. I hate working with latex or vinyl or anything like that. I don't like that. I'll do it for like the soles of a sleeper, but that's about it. Okay. This is measurements. I actually need to take those down and put them into a file. So many Joann's bags, you guys. So many. We're getting there. Woo! Now I can kind of move into the chair, get this stuff taken care of. Oh, I want to grab my thread first. And my pincushion. Yeah. Diaper butt. Okay, my pincushion is not down here. Where did my pincushion go? All this time I was thinking my pincushion was back here and I don't see it. Oh. here and sit in my chair where it's a little more comfy on my body. I need to go grab my charger. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab a charger. Hi, kitty. Yes, we'll go eat. There we go. Computer charger out. No, shut the door. I have to feed the cat because as soon as I walked out of the room, I'm going to put this over here. Okay. Back there for a moment while I pull my stuff closer. Okay, hang on. Okay. I have a bunch of messages. I know. Okay, let's see here. Plastic is only good on the bed. Plastic is also good for the outside of diapers. Yes. That cat for you. Yep. When he wants something, he does make it known. If he is hungry, he doesn't shut up. I didn't know he was right out there, so when I walked out and he's like, I'm like, holy crap. Damn. All right. I'm still dealing with the same situation. Are you thinking of cooking big chicken fingers or fries for them? No, I am going to be making. It is going to be a chicken thing, but we have a couple of like frozen things from Aldi's that are like we have an orange chicken, we have a General Tso's, and we have something else. So it's going to be something really easy, and then I'll make some rice go along with it. So that's the plan. All right, let's see here. Okay. I've got a crap ton of thread while running around that I need to get ready. This is my little thread organizer. It's not meant for it. It's meant for like beads for jewelry making, but I use it for thread. It fits well. It's easy. No, this one needs to go over here. There we go. And it can fit in my drawer really well. Oh, I have to answer a message here. Ooh. Oh man. Too bad Gummy does not make turkey fingers. Yeah. I can do chicken, but it has to be spaced out. Like I can do it a couple of times a week, but doing it days in a row is not good for me. But because it gives me migraines, I can eat it. I just have to medicate for a migraine pretty quickly afterwards. Stupid lighter is messed up. Go in here. They are handy. Sorry, I couldn't read from this far away. All right. This is one I need to trace. This one can go in the other pattern. In the pattern jacket. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I think it's in here. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. This one needs to go in here. I'm hungry. I need to eat something at some point. Do you like wild duck? Never had duck. Don't particularly want to try it. Not something I really find myself fancying too much. Pattern piece down. It's definitely not something I really foresee myself eating much of. I like watching ducks. I like seeing ducks. Okay, PJ pattern, here we go. Alrighty, so I need to trace this one. So we're gonna leave that one out because I'm gonna actually go ahead and trace it before I put it back. See, everything is covered in fuzz. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. I love the way this person creates their patterns though. Oh, I might have to eat something sooner than I thought. I get nauseous when I get really, really hungry and then blah. They create it so that it's a little bit of a module pattern. This goes in my onesie pattern. Hi, kitty. Did you eat your dinner or your lunch? This goes with this one. This goes with this one. This goes with this one. That goes with the onesie. This is the free pattern. This one over here. Where did my sleeve go? Okay. I don't like greasy meat. I'll do ground beef, but I'm not hugely fond of greasy meat. This pattern is needing to be shipped to my mother-in-law. Hey, why aren't you flipped the other way like you're supposed to be? Make my life easier here. Hi. Hi, Kitty. Would you not be everywhere? Thank you. Love you. Bye. Don't chew things. We don't chew everything in here. That's a no-no. We don't chew on everything. No. Okay, camera. We're going to throw the camera into this because this needs to go out of here anyway. And get stored downstairs. Let's not crush the binky. I need to get this thing shipped out here, or packaged up at least before too long. Elk is really good meat and almost no grease. Never had elk either. I like fish. I love fish. I like beef, I like turkey, I like chicken, I like pork, I like venison is one of my favorites. I don't get venison almost ever and haven't had it in years, but venison is fantastic. I like imitation crab. I don't like real crab and lobster, but I haven't actually had real lobster. One time I was able to have it. I couldn't handle it because they did the lobster. We did a lobster boil with my ex. No. We're not going to be all over my fabrics right now. Okay. Come here. But they did the lobster boil right in front of me, and I couldn't handle watching the poor little lobsters get sad and cry as they died. I don't like it when you have to cook an animal from a live thing, like the beef you slaughter the cow. But with like the crab and everything and the lobster, you cook them alive, and it makes me sad. Oh, you can burp. Mama loves you, but you're a little bit of a pain in the butt to deal with sometimes. Because I need to work, and you want to sit. He's like, but Mama is healthy. Okay. You need to get down for a little while. I'm sorry. Mama's got stuff to do. Yeah. Mama's got stuff to do. Okay. I'm not that far from being done in here, honestly. Like, he's good. He's doing fine. He's feeling actually probably better than I am. I never feel good, but I feel okay. Every time I go to pick him up, he just snuggles deeper. Look at this. He's just like, I'm gonna just snuggle Mama. Mm-hmm. Do I have to take a snuggle break? Do I need to take a snuggle break for my kitty? Such a snuggly boy. Yeah, your Mama's snuggle bug. Mm-hmm. He will do this all day if I let him. This is why I need the sling, because then he can just like be in the sling and chill, and I have him hands free. This is what I need to make you. Mama's gonna look into that soon. Yes, Snitchy want a snuggle break. Yeah. He pretty much always wants a snuggle break. I mean, 99% of the time, if I offer it, he will snuggle. He is so fun to snuggle though. Because he actually enjoys it and loves to snuggle. And he's so snuggly. It's like a freaking baby. He's just so snuggly. And he's just laying here purring. And every time I pet him, he purrs louder. Yeah, you do. You're so sweet. Okay, little man. Mama needs to do stuff now. This is why I spend so much time laying around. No, he doesn't. He's not watching football. He's watching NCIS. He's flip flopping between playing Zelda on the Wii and NCIS. Can you go play now? Can you go sleep somewhere else for a little while? Mm. At least until I get your blanky pieces uncovered. Here. Here, I can do that now. I'll give you a blankie on the. I'll give you a blankie on the thingamabobby, whatever it's called. Here, there you go. You can sit up here on the blankie. There you go. There you go. I know it's a little wobbly, but you just have to wait till I clear off enough of the table. Andrew's not as interested in football as he is basketball. So this I need to keep out. I need to put boxes together. This can go in the bin. I gotta put the scraps underneath for now. All this fabric here needs to be like, this can go over here. When I find the foot piece, I feel like this is too shrinky dinky for this foot, but I might recut those. We'll see. I might recut those feet in all honesty. I'm really trying to be better at the paperwork side of the business. I'm not very good at it. But this fabric needs to be washed. These fabrics need to be, this part of, there's the, oh yeah, that's right, I kept it out. These need to be washed. They cannot be washed together because red fabric kind of runs. Not as much when it's a polyester. But, okay. Real quick, Snitch, I'm gonna snatch some. Snitch is over on the ironing board. Mama just needs this. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And Mama needs this. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I know. You can go back to your sleeping on the thing. It's fine. I just needed those two things. That's all I needed. It's too bad the Joannes couldn't have you be a phone consultant, being able to answer questions for Joannes. Yeah, they don't have a call center because, or at least not anywhere near me. Their headquarters are in Ohio. In all honesty, yes, I love working there, but in all honesty, my body can't handle being in the workforce right now. I can't be on my feet for long periods of time. I can't lift a lot. The seizures happen and things like that. It's just not doable for me to be in the workforce. I was only working at all because a couple of years ago, my disability was cut off because they never received my review paperwork. So they said, because of that, we figure you're fine. And I'm like, I sent the paperwork, and I could have appealed the process, but I was so sick at the time because I was dealing with the seizures, and we didn't know if I had epilepsy or not yet. And I wasn't able to do that. I didn't have the mental capacity. I was on seizure medication and all that, and I did not have the mental capacity to really be like, let's do this, So, but it is what it is. Life kicks you in the butt sometimes. Trying to get this zipper head back on. I took it off accidentally yesterday. There we go. That works. But this is my 25 yards of zipper tape. And I have all the zipper heads on there. And I can get more if I need them. We're going to put this in the... My elastic drawer is very full at the moment. Oh, this was supposed to go in that pattern. Is this my onesie? No, I need to put that this is my onesie pattern on there. Where'd that mark to? Okay. Let that dry a little bit. All right, I need to put his stuff all together here. He's taking a bath. He's taking a bath. Snitch. All right. Need to get this all packaged up here. I have to wrap this, and I have Christmas wrapping paper. That's it. So I have to wrap it. And I need to make him a birthday present or a birthday card go along with it. But I kind of need to set this aside till later today. And we'll put him over here. Whoa! He fell down. We'll put these aside until later. Ah! There's space on my desk now, or on my table. I will need this later. Not today necessarily, but I'll need it in a little bit. And all the fabric for making all the patches. Yay! I actually probably should run it through the wash. Just so I have it washed up. I can put it in with the that red Paw Patrol fabric I have to wash. So we'll put these both. Yep. I mean, I can go out and get birthday present paper. It's not that hard. He doesn't want me to ship it till like the 24th or 6th or something like that. So I have time. This is my ribbing. I do buy this in like 2-3 yard increments. I buy a lot of this stuff. This is something I should really think about buying wholesale. The thing with my Christmas paper, though, is it is Paw Patrol themed, so it would go along with the whole thing. I want to go get him a Paw Patrol birthday card. That would be fun. Yeah, well, the wrapping paper will get used. Don't worry. It's going to be used this coming Christmas. That's not a problem. We'll see. I've got a couple of days. I got to ship the other ones tonight, or tomorrow morning. They're going to go outside. Oh, there's my pincushion. I only look for that forever. This one is going to be going under here because it's one I have to use. Actually, we're going to put it over here. More stuff for banking clips. I'm going to make another one of these maybe today. Oh no, Sky, you got bent. Snaps. Those need to go somewhere. I don't have a particular spot for my snaps right now. Scraps that I do not need. This goes over by my sewing machine. This, I need to make this at some point. This is something else I thought about sending along with him, which I might do, because this is going to take me like half hour to put together. If that. It's a little blankie. It's just like a super snuggly, warm, fluffy blankie. Or not fluffy, but it's super soft. And that's where we're going to unpin this, because if I'm going to do this, it's going to go the other way. It's just going to be a folded one. Or a turn and stitch one. And that's where a lot of my pins are. For the longest time, I was using a magnetic pin cushion for my pins, and I just got tired of it. And I had so many pins that they wouldn't if I drop my pin cushion, the worst that happens is the pins get pushed in. If I drop this, they fall all over the floor. So I switched back to a pin cushion for my pins. I keep my safety pins on this now. And apparently a metal bar, which I'm not sure what that's to. Some of my sewing machine needles are on here as well. But my pins, and sometimes like jabbing them into this actually sharpens them. I need to make my own pin cushion. And the way I'm going to make it is with sand inside of it, because the sand inside sharpens the pins every time you poke it in. That's why you'll see like the pin cushions come with this thing. It's filled with sand, and you can kind of sharpen the pins a little bit if you need to. So I'm going to be making, this thing's coming off. I'm going to be making my own eventually. That has sand in the whole thing. Kitty is happily sleeping. That is my bent pin. It needs to go in the garbage. I have a couple of bent ones, and they drive me crazy. Usually they get bent because I step on them. All right, that's all set. That one go back in. And there's a few needles. I need to actually put the needles elsewhere. There's like 3 of them out here. We're going to stick this in here. No, they don't like to go in this, mind you. And I'm pretty sure that most of these probably need to be tossed, but I haven't gone through them yet. So, safety pins go in there. And I actually have a whole nother set of pins that is like pins that are for stretchy fabrics, but I really don't like them. They're called ballpoint, and the ballpoint, what the ballpoint is used for is when you're sewing like knit fabrics, instead, because they're not woven, they're knit, so they're looped together. It's better if you are using ballpoint because the ballpoint causes the fibers to just open and separate instead of actually piercing and cutting them. Which I use ballpoint needles when I'm sewing, but when I'm pinning, I don't typically do that because they don't go in real well. And I know you can use soap to lubricate, like a bar of soap to lubricate them, but I don't have one in my sewing room at the moment. Oh, this is so soft. This is the fabric that was left over from when I made Andrew's weighted blanket. And it's like it's called Ultra Cuddle, and it's like super, super soft. And it's one side is chevrons, like tire marks, and the other one is cars. So I might send this over to Bagel, we'll see. It's going to take me literally like 10, 20 minutes to sew, and I would like to include that. It's nice to have a blanket. And then there's still left over of this. This needs to get, we need to cut down. Basically, I'm going through and kind of finding the pieces that aren't really usable anymore. And I'll put those away in the scrap bin, and then this will go with my knit fabrics. Because trust me, I'll find a use for this scraps at some point. But like things that are like teeny thin and stuff like that, I don't keep because I get so many scraps that if I kept every scrap, I would have a mountain of scraps, and I can't have that. I don't need every scrap because I purchase fabrics so often that I really don't need every single scrap. But this fabric is, I need to get, this fabric is actually a really good deal. It's only like $10 a yard. And, you know, I can use a yard of one color and a yard of another color and make a shirt. And I need to do some more of that because they're amazing fabrics. It's just fucking gorgeous fabric. I love it. Guys, it's almost clean. My table is almost cleared up. This is a shock. And then we have, this is the leftover that I had from the sleeper that I made yesterday. I'm kind of hoping I have enough left over to do a pair of pants. We will see. All right, anyway. And this is nice because it's not shedding yet because it hasn't been cut. Like it was cut at one point, but that shed has gone now. So we're just left with the shed that's going to happen when I recut things. But there's enough for a blanket here or for something. I don't know yet. We'll see. So soft. But that's going to go under here for now with all the scraps. And then my next task is that I'm going to destroy boxes. Once I get this taken care of, oh, this one needs to be washed too. You need to be washed. I have a lot of fabrics to wash actually. That's going to mostly happen tomorrow though. This one goes in this one. I always keep my pattern jackets just so I know what's what at a glance. Even though I write on them as well what they are. All right, so now PJs can be put away and patterns are all taken care of, except for my teddy bear one just fell down. I think that's the teddy bear one. Yeah, that's the teddy bear one. I put that aside because I want to, where did I put that one? Oh, I think it's in this drawer. Yes. I put that one aside because I want to trace it. So this needs to go in the sewing area so it gets sewn. Put it with my snaps. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Like the majority of everything's cleaned up now. I just gotta keep the scraps to where they need to go. This goes in the scrap bin. Most of my scraps I'm just gonna leave under the sewing table for now. So this can go in this box over here. Oh, a pattern piece. Because that's gonna be dealt with later on. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this order packed up here. I gotta grab some tape. You grab my tape real quick. Hey, Kitty. What you doing, bub? You chilling? All right. I always tape this direction first just to hold it in place. Just a non-tight version of it. So I bought this tape at our local Hy-Vee, and it's like the best tape ever. It's not loud when you use it. It's like so quiet, and I'm like it's so sticky. Okay. Hopefully I can put this in a medium box. I mean, I know I can if it fits chips, right? As long as it doesn't rip too much on me. All right. Now this person is going to get, whoa, a Paw Patrol sticker. See, he's gonna go in here anyway. And I think I'm gonna give him a logo. Most of the time I'm gonna print out like a logo and give that to him, but okay. We're gonna do that. Let me see what else I have here. He's gonna get a logo. I'm gonna go ahead and tape this one. I've been taping my logo stickers. Actually, I did a few of them here. I got a couple of orders going. And putting tape over it just kind of seals everything. And so that's kind of cool. Okay. It's easier said than done, though. This. And I can only do this with the smaller stickers. I don't have. You can hold that tape, but yeah. Actually, yes, this tape we have used on diapers because crinkles sometimes have malfunctions in their tapes. And it works great. It works great. That one's a little crooked, but we're going to flip it over now and we're going to make sure all the little bubbles are out. And I sometimes use I'd like to find a like a sealing thing that actually is like a paper that is actually waterproof type thing. Um, so that's my goal at some point. But right now, I love the vinyl a lot. What a bubble or a bend. All right, and oh, I don't have my other scissors in here right now. Do I? I'm doing the no-no, guys. I'm doing the no-no. It's different when I do the no-no, but then when the rest of the household does the no-no with my scissors. Typically, you don't cut fabric. You don't cut paper with fabric scissors. But because it's mine, I'm going to. It's not perfect. I don't. My logo stickers aren't perfectly straight ever. I need to get a cutting machine. That would like a guillotine cutter type thing. That would be ideal. We used to have a mini one, and I don't anymore. My sister has it because she has all my scrapbooking stuff. So I need to get it back at some point. There's that one for him. And actually, I may not send him a logo because I know I've already sent him a logo. I don't know if I have actually. There's one. There's two. It also throws me off a little bit because this isn't perfectly straight. I got it as straight as I could, but because this is my hand-drawn version of it, it's not perfectly straight. But yeah, I really love making stickers. That's really fun. I need to actually print out another sheet of some stickers because I have a bunch of other ones I want to start rotating into this. Like I have Paw Patrol ones. I have these ones. Oh wait, I'll send him one of these. Send him one of those. That's perfect. But this does need to be sealed because these do scrape off. Like if these do get semi-scraped at times. Like if you scratch the vinyl, it'll come off. Um, I love this mat because I can use it for this. And I actually might put that down a little bit. What's cool is I can actually kind of almost like just once I get this going, I can actually just peel it from around the vinyl. Like it's great. It cuts, except for at the seam. I want to get a sheet of like a sheet that would cover like the whole sticker and instead of tape. But for now, this works good. I should see if I can find a hole punch. I will probably next time what I'll do is make these ones a little bit smaller, and you get a hole punch that does the same size. Like I want my stickers that I send to be kind of a standard size of a like not big. This is a little bigger than I wanted it to be. Okay. And then we do a business card, which are down here. Why are they down there? They're up here. And then we send it off. We tape her up and send her off. And why is it sticking in there? Yeah. Taping boxes is hard when you have to really put it tight, like this one. But I just need it to be held together somewhat until I get the other side going. Now you're going to see exactly what goes on it. It goes into sending an order. So I'm going to actually have Bagel. Oh, I have his address somewhere. Oh, I have his, yeah, I need that too. That one's ready to go. Bagels is going to have to go in a much bigger box. But I think his box is only going to weigh a little bit. It's not going to be a huge box. But after that, hi Kenny. Welcome in. Hi again. But yeah, this is my little sticker thing, and I've got like, I have this sticker sheet. I haven't cut this one out yet, but this is like multiple sticker sheet. I have this one I designed, and I hand drew all of these. The only ones I haven't hand drawn are the Paw Patrol ones. Those ones, more logo. I have a Binky. Where am I going to mess it from? I'll be home at 7. Okay. In here. Okay. Oh, I have some ABU ones in here. More Paw Patrols. I'm kind of trying to go through my stickers. Lots of monkeys right now because I just reprinted these to send off. I think I'm going to go, before I send these off, I'm going to get these ones sealed. She's so cute. I love this one. This is actually my, like, this is me, pretty much. I'm not exactly a furry. I'm not a furry, but I am a monkey. And I wear a monkey costume. Like, that's just how I see myself. So I have to separate the ones that are already pre-sealed. These ones are all sealed. And I need to do some more sealing. These are sealed. And some more cutting. Like I have a Pokemon drawing I did. Lots of these baby girl ones. I don't know why I have so many of those. Those are my test ones, that's right. Lots of logo stickers. Lots and lots of logo stickers. Because I send those out with every single order. Unless you're like a second, like unless you've ordered from me on multiple occasions, I probably won't send the logo one over again. Try to get them all out of the box. Come on. Business card. More of those. That's a vinyl one. Yep, that one needs to be sealed. Here's another vinyl. These I have a lot of. I also have this monkey one that I drew. He's super duper cute. More logo. Business card. More girl stickers. Whenever I get, like I had an order for a pack of these, so I printed out a sheet of them. So whenever I get an order, I print out a sheet. I haven't cut them all yet. I need to. More logo. I have a lot of the baby girl ones. Another one of those. So I've got a lot of stickers that I really do need to seal up. So. But yeah, maybe I need a light. There we go. But yeah, Logo stickers are a thing. I love designing stickers. I can't wait till I can get an actual art tablet and start doing some proper digital artwork. My tablet is just so old. I have an old Wacom Bamboo Fun tablet, and it's just so behind what things like Photoshop and GIMP can do, and Studio Paint and all that. So it does not go smoothly or anything anymore. It's just like when I draw with it, like even though I'm going super smooth, it's just the lines are just and I don't like it. It does not look professional at all. I only have 2 business cards left. I really need to print some more. Let's go ahead and seal a couple stickers. I just needed a break from doing stuff, so I'm going to seal a couple of these. Although these are not something I send very often. These ones I don't, because I can never tell like when, like what person is a girl or a guy half the time, or if that person is like their little side's a girl. I don't want to like assume and send one, but at the same time, I've got them. So I'm not gonna seal right now. I don't want to seal. I don't want to seal the ones that I know I'm not going to use, at least not anytime soon. And the big ones, I need a big sheet to seal. Like, I think, would he fit? No, he doesn't even fit either. Okay. So she doesn't fit. These don't fit. She doesn't fit. He doesn't fit. I'm trying to keep them organized. That one, back up there. All the way under. All the way under. To that. Phone is not acting like it. Something don't do right. But here's like, these are all logo stickers right here. There's a whole bunch of them. So those I can easily seal. This is one of my favorites that I send out a lot. The little Binky sticker. And I don't know, will that one fit? No, that one's too big for it as well. I only have one left of those. I send that one out a lot. This sticker is damaged. That one's good. 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 Only one damaged one out of the whole bunch. That one can go on my computer. Actually, oh my god, my stomach is growling so bad right now. I really should eat. I'm so bad about eating, guys. I am so bad about eating. Are you guys' phones having issues with the stream? Or just issues in general? Okay. This one's just going on my computer, so it's no biggie. I really need to go find my fabric or my paper scissors. I need to get a new set of paper scissors too, because the paper scissors I have are my ex fabric scissors, and they are terrible. They were a defective pair, so it doesn't stay tightened enough for the blades to cut evenly. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need to eat. I'm gonna need to eat something here. But now I can get the boxes out of here, and it's pretty much ready for sewing tomorrow. Boxes are my task for the day after this. All right. I just put sticker on very dusty computer. There we go. It's hard to get the backing off of these. I guess I should have tested that with the sealer. Oh, that was easy. That was super duper easy. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, look. And Hates gives me the keypad and hates the right thing I got, the keypad now. It takes a while for it to give me a key. Oh, huh. Oh, the pins on the floor. Woohoo! Let's get those up. Well, I haven't touched the top of the desk yet, but that's okay. I don't need to really. But that being said, I think I can start making boxes there. This stuff can go down to the basement. This stuff goes in my room. Oh, gas. That's weird. Somebody must be mowing or something. This is garbage. That's right. These go over there. No, that's garbage too. Let's see if I can put all the garbage in one bag. No, probably not. But no, it's not gonna go in there. I'll just have to take that one out myself. Now I get to go through boxes and take them apart. Joanne's just started doing this, and it's annoying because it's like that. It's stupid tape. I don't like that type of tape. Yes, it's strong tape. Yes, I'm cutting toward myself. I am used to using a box cutter now. Okay, see you later, Kenny. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, there's more chicken on the floor over there. Like behind my desk, there's a ton of boxes and they all need to go out to the recycle. So. I'm just gonna start laying them out on here. Because it really impedes my space. I'll see you later. I've gotten really good at this task. This is one of the boxes I was looking for, but I think it's going to be too small. We'll see. We'll see. It is looking much better. Much, much better. Now this is a box I will keep for shipping because it is nice size. So if I need a little bit bigger box for shipping, I'll use that. These stickers need to go in here. Oh yeah, but this is my sticker box. I took a wooden box and covered it in clay in the shape of a TARDIS. And that says Bad Wolf. And it says Timey Wimey and Doctor Who. And it's got the this needs to go out here and in the bedroom. Oh, here's another box. This is another good box for shipping. Those types of boxes I keep. Oh, here's a giveaway. This jacket I made last year. It's actually ended up being too small for me. So this is a giveaway. It's a velour and flannel with a silk lining. This is just a hoodie thing. This all needs to go to the secondhand store. Unless Andrew wants this one. I'll have him try it on. The guy, no, man has so many hoodies. These are gonna, I want the string, but these are going in the garbage because they're just worn the fuck out. Oh, these are stitched at the waistband. Shit. Well, let's do this. We're gonna do a little something here. I'm gonna see what this is. No, that's too much work. The string I want. If I can get to it decently. Where's the back of it? So I need to get this in. I need to get this part cut. No, I could maybe use these for scrap. I don't know. I'm trying to think. They're really worn out on the inside. I love these pants, but they're just worn out. I've had these pants for about 10 years. Well, maybe not quite that long, but pretty damn close. Where's that one? Where's that side of it? Oh, it doesn't come out that way. Okay. Okay, so now I go on this side and cut that part. This one is sewn on pretty heavily. Oh, it's only sewn on by the tag, though. Let's see. I should keep the tag. The tag's nice. But I don't need an Old Navy tag. Wait a minute, is that actually? Good evening, Chris. Hello. Oh my god, it is evening, isn't it? Holy shit. I woke up at almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I was up till 4 in the morning watching Andrew play games. Yes, not a responsible use of my time. I know that. There we go. That should work now. Okay. Now we're going to cut open the hole. And see if I can yank it out. Or yank it out. Actually, I just have to slice through it. I want to be able to use this thing for a hoodie or something. Or for a snatch toy. One of the three. Look at him so peaceful sleeping over there. Such a good little boy. No, it really did. Oh, one side done. I feel like he's playing a game or something now. Things I do. A nice string though. It just needs to be ironed and it's nice. And it's long and it would work for a hoodie. Or a snitch. And then this can go in the garbage. And then this one is just, it doesn't fit me anymore. So it needs to go. Everyone wants me to make a pillow out of this because it's an Ewok. And I could. But at the same time, it's a perfectly good shirt. So I'm just going to donate it. This jacket, still in good shape. It just doesn't fit me anymore. Still in pretty decent shape. Decent enough shape. It's in decent enough shape to go to the secondhand store. That's the deal. So, and then last box. This I'm gonna maybe do something with. It's a little for big bib. I do not support little for big at all. I don't know if I can use this actually. Maybe. Kind of want to redo the back. It's a weird fabric on the back. I might do something with this. But I don't support little for big very much. There's some issues with the people that run it. Well, the people that own it, I should say. One of the guys that runs it, I've heard is very, very nice. But they use a model who won't, they never did photograph her on a diaper, and it's like you're advertising for one of these and AB stuff. Like you should be using it, but no. There we go. All the boxes taken apart. Now they just need to go out. So, yay! This has been an annoying thing in my room forever. Is these boxes are driving me crazy. Oh, one more box. My bad. One more. But I want to get these boxes out of the way first. This box doesn't want to stay. There we go. Couple more. Oh, one more. This is a big box. Big box. Oops. Here we go. Ta-da. Stay there. Ta-da. When I say ta-da, you say meh. That's done. These are pants I need to hem. Stay up there. I just need to hem these for Andrew. Okay, one last box. Then I can actually. That's right. I want to take the table down and get nice looking diaper. Thank you. It's a crinkle. I put this one on last night. Then I was having an allergic reaction all over my body where I was itchy and I couldn't so I had to take a shower, and I didn't trust that it would stay because I took all the tapes off at the time. And they do have second chance tapes, but I didn't trust that it would stay together all night. And so I didn't. I just put a new one on. I'm I'll just use this one during the day tomorrow. And that's what I did. I don't know why I have an HDMI cord in here. That just needs to go out in here. And this is much better, guys. Much, much better. Now I can kind of move it so that the carpet will fit pretty close to under the table, and I can move my table back a bit now. And that gives me a few more inches of space, which is needed, so needed. But yeah, now that I can get that out of there, I really want to see about moving my table, and I don't know if I can. I almost kind of want to put my table like right kitty corner to the desk, but I still have to be able to move around with it. I don't know. Once this carpet is out of here, I'm going to set up my my room a little bit different. The printer's probably going to move down, and then my shelf that I have for all my bins is going to go right where that hole, like right in front of that hole in the wall, to keep the cat from getting in there. He discovered it. He tried once. He hasn't just tried again, which is good. But I just don't want to risk him getting in there. Okay, real quick, while I'm at it, I'm going to do some printing. I'm late. I'm stuck on snaps. I need a scrap of fabric. No. The level of snot that is coming out of my nose is rather ridiculous. So now there's a few more things here. I've got some scrap fabric there. I'm honestly probably going to pitch that scrap fabric because it stinks. I got this fabric, this guy requested a Sherpa sleeper, which it looked fantastic, and it actually worked really good. But the place we got the Sherpa from, it came and it was dusty as can be, and it smells like it was in a mechanic's garage. It smells basically like motor oil. And I washed it and it got a lot better. But the scraps I'm honestly never going to use because they stink. So those are probably going to go in the garbage too. I'm very picky about where I get my fabrics, but because this was a custom order, the guy requested I buy it at this place. I'm like, okay, fine. But I would never buy from them. Never, ever, ever buy from them again. And so that's kind of the story behind that stuff. So that's probably going to go in the garbage because I'm not willing to use it for anything else. Like there's plenty of leftover, but it smells so bad. I will never use it. I have a higher level of professionalism than that. So that's going to go in the garbage. I would have just sent it to him, but it would honestly have made me have to use a big box, and I'm not going to pay for that. No. But yeah. So wow, I've gotten a lot of progress done. I'm very pleased. I do need to organize my scraps. I think that's an empty box right there. Is that an empty box that I don't need to use? Or is this? Oh no, that's our stuff. Okay. Wait a minute. That does not need to all be in there. That is a box I can unpack. We've got more. Oh, I do have art label. I do have labels. Yes. Maybe that's. I'll use those for printing on today. Perfect. Nice. That's what I'll use for printing today for labels. Then in here, let's see, we got some, like when my sticker packs are ordered, I just send them in these little things. This is garbage now. I've got oodles and oodles and oodles of ink refills. I use HP Instant Ink, and we had an issue, and they kept sending me starter kits. Like, so yeah. And then these need to go in a different place. These are, I have a San Diego Zoo book, I have a Blue Angel book. Those are all for like references. This is all loose sheet music for my piano and stuff. I have a John Williams one. I have an Irish flute one. And I have Disney. And I have a Rogers and Hammerstein anthology. All at Once You Love Her, Climb Every Mountain, Do I Love You Because You're Beautiful, like Sound of Music, and this is easy stuff that I can play. I can play harder stuff than that, but it's just like super duper easy. Now this box, do I want to keep this box? I don't think I do. I don't think I want to keep this box. It's a good box, but at the same time, it's a box. But what I can do right now, just till I get some more bins, is put in more scraps right in there. This way, they're all contained in one little spot, and I can except for my PUL. I never store my diaper fabrics in the same place as my regular fabrics. Diaper fabrics get stored separately, and that includes my microfleece. I have a special bin just for diaper fabrics, actually. We'll get this bin a little bit loaded up here, and now I can organize the other bin a little bit too. I bought too much fleece for a one order. I bought way more than I needed. But that's okay. Fleece always comes in handy. I might make my boyfriend a Jayhawk hat for Christmas. We'll see. This is micro fleece. However, I don't know if there's enough for a diaper here. No, there's not enough for a diaper. So because there's not enough for a diaper, it will go in here. I only keep the diapers, fabrics that I have enough for diapers for in my miscellaneous bins, or my diaper bins. The other stuff will go into like a miscellaneous compartment of things, and this is just not all needing to be kept either. Where's my scissors? Just need to cut off a little piece. Oopsies. A little piece needs to be cut off because it doesn't have any real use on it. There's not really a usable amount of it right there. So that'll go in the garbage. And that can go there. And then I can pull this box out and just reconfigure some stuff in there. And close her up and put it back under. This is what I want actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull that carpet out if I can. Because I don't want it under here anymore. I really want it out of here. So we'll put the boxes elsewhere. There. And put this stuff elsewhere. And I'm just going to slide that carpet out of there. I don't want it in here anymore. My poor little art bin here. My art box is, well, the art box is falling apart. And it desperately needs to be rehomed. Very, very poorly. It's got all my sketchbooks in it. Or not all, most of the sketchbooks in it. Move this stuff out of the way. See if I can get the carpet out by myself. Okay. Oh, there's a patch down here. Oh. Okay, so remove this. And I have a little bit more cleaning up I have to do down here before I do that. Snitch, I'm going to have to take that down, Bob. I'm hiding. And my diaper is wet now. Oh shit, I just went back to tumbling. My whole chair is now covered in rubbish. This thing's gone anyway. Ow! Okay. Alright, let's see what I can do with this. Wait. Might make a mess a little bit. Let's see. Take the man grunt. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Oh. And, oh. Ha. Yes. Now I can make him take this down the garage or down the basement. Hey Andrew, what are you doing? All right. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end up stream because we have to now finish up and stuff like that. So, I'm tired. I need to eat. So, thank you all so much for joining today and for sticking around. I really appreciate it. And I will probably see you all tomorrow on Twitch, where I will be streaming sewing. So, have a nice evening, guys. You're awesome.